Hi, and welcome to Ranger Up's third video in the How to Get a Job series. So far we've covered the approach to getting a job and the resume. Today we're going to go and talk about a usually skipped over step, and that's networking. Okay, so let me start off with the first fallacy about this whole process. No one is going to get you a job. Nobody. The only person that's going to get a job for you is you. People are reticent to vouch for others, even if they're their friends, and most people that you're going to network with aren't real friends, but rather third or even fourth degree acquaintances. So why do it? There are two very important reasons. Okay? The first is you need to think about networking as intelligence, as gathering military intelligence. You want to meet people that work for the company. You want to pick their brains, figure out what they're like, what the work environment's like. You want to figure out what the company's goals are, what opportunities are coming up on the horizon. You know, is this a place that you want to work? Is this a place that has a lot of opportunities for you? But the second piece is something else. You know, we said during the approach video that you're always interviewing them as much as you should expect them to be interviewing you. If you network with 3 people from a company and they're all douchebags, guess what? It's probably not a place you're going to enjoy working. You know, conversely, if everybody that you meet from a company is awesome, shares your values, seems like fun people to work with, then maybe this is some place where you need to put a little extra effort in. So that's why you're doing this. You're trying to give yourself a leg up on everybody else, but also before you even put in all the work, you want to make sure that this is a good cultural fit, that you want to work with these people. Because, you know, almost worse than not having a job is having a job you hate. And that's going to largely be a factor of who you're working with. Once you decide that you are going to enter the networking process, what are you trying to do? Well, just like, you know, with the resume where we said it's the first component of the Match.com process, well, this is now your first date. And you're meeting these people and with the intent of putting your best foot forward. You want to impress them. So you're going to overdress. You're going to wear a suit, and if not a suit, you're at least going to dress business casual with a sport jacket or something comparable. You're going to maintain a formal tone. A friendly tone, but a formal tone. You're not going to jump in and be sarcastic. You're not going to make the jokes that you want to make, because even though you think this is the perfect time for wrecked him, damn near killed him, probably it's just going to kill your opportunity to get a job. Nobody has ever turned someone down for not making that joke, but I guarantee that they have many times for making the joke. So, you know, you want to act like you can handle yourself in a professional setting. And so you're there. What are you doing? You're asking questions about company culture. You're asking questions about their job. What do they do? You're asking questions about the future of the company. You know, where's the company going? What needs does this individual think they have? And as they get into this conversation, you want to ask questions about things that interest you. And again, you're always interviewing them, so if nothing interests you, then maybe this isn't the right fit. But as you're going down this path, an important thing to also ask is there anyone else you think I should talk to? Chances are that there is someone that works specifically in the area that you have interest in, that they know, that would be very accommodating, and they'll do an introduction. And what will happen over time is you'll end up meeting 2, 3, 4 people from this job. And then when you finally end up in that interview, they're not going to champion you, but you're a much more known quantity than you were before. If 4 people say, you know, I don't really know the guy, but he seems like a good guy. She seems like a cool girl. She really knows her stuff. She really put a lot of effort in. All of a sudden, there's something about you that's positive. You're not just a piece of paper. You've made the effort to talk to all these people. You clearly want the job. You clearly care about their opinions. This is a great way to start. A much better way to start than you would otherwise. One thing to remember, though, is even if you really like these people, even as you grow more comfortable, remember that you're always interviewing. Don't put your guard down. Be professional all the time. Right? Keep your bearing. Impress them. There'll be plenty of time to joke around with these people after you've been employed. Right now, though, you're still on that first date. You're still trying to impress people. You're looking for the second date when you've completed, your networking event. Go ahead and write that person a personal handwritten note. Ideally, you mail it. If that isn't an option because of time or distance, or you don't have their address, whatever, then do it via email. But make sure it's personal, not some sort of form letter. Mention things that you guys talked about and thank them for their time. Again, even if it doesn't help you get the job, it's the polite thing to do, it's the right thing to do, and candidly, very few people do it, and it's going to set you apart. So again, what are we going to do? Networking is not somebody else getting a job for you. What it is, it's the opportunity for you to garner intelligence and determine if it's a fit for you. When you're in the networking process, you're going to be professional. You're going to ask questions specific to that person, gauge how excited they are about the firm, and ask their advice. When all is said and done, you're going to send a nice complimentary note thanking them for their time. I hope this helps you. Thank you very much.